Reporters covered the celebration that erupted in the music industry after Taylor Swift's latest album, The Life of a Showgirl, debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 with sales of more than 4 million units in its first 7 days, shattering the all-time sales record for an opening week. Swift, who had just achieved the biggest sales week in modern history, took to Instagram on Monday, October 13th, to express her gratitude and excitement. She wrote that she had 4 million thank yous for her fans and 4 million reasons to feel a new level of pride in the album, her message accompanied by a candid photo of herself kissing her fresh Billboard 200 plaque. The outpouring of support for Swift included a heartfelt tribute from Sabrina Carpenter, who had joined Swift on the Eras tour as a supporting act across Latin America, Asia, and Australia. Carpenter enthusiastically reshared Swift's post on Instagram stories, captioning it with the words of all time and a string of heart emojis, making it clear to her followers that she considered Swift the greatest of all time, her accomplishment needing no further explanation. Showgirl's debut with 4.002 million equivalent album units catapulted Swift beyond Adele's previous opening week record, set by 25, and established a new benchmark in the modern music era. The achievement also marked Swift's 15th album to top the Billboard 200, pushing her past Jay-Z and Drake for the most #1 albums on the chart as a solo artist, a feat surpassed only by the Beatles, who hold the record with 19. Subscribe for more breaking music milestones and exclusive celebrations from your favorite artists. Swift reflected on her journey, recalling the thrill she felt in 2006 when her debut album sold 40,000 copies in its first week. She explained that at 16, she could hardly believe so many people cared about her music, let alone invested their energy, time, and money into her work. In her post, Swift thanked fans for supporting The Life of a Showgirl by showing up to movie theaters for the album's release party, purchasing vinyl records, streaming, watching videos, buying CDs, and even reading the poems she wrote for the album's packaging. She wrote that she would cherish the feeling forever, adding a final "just wow" to her message and thanking everyone for the lovely bouquet she'd received in celebration. Carpenter, for her part, had plenty of reasons to mark the moment. Not only had she toured alongside Swift for huge portions of the Eras tour, but she was also the only guest artist featured on Showgirl, contributing vocals to the project's title track in a memorable duet. The album itself was laced with nods to Swift's global tour, and Carpenter's involvement brought a special significance to both the music and their friendship. Industry insiders noted that Carpenter's star was on the rise in her own right, with her single Espresso garnering major chart traction and her performance style earning widespread acclaim. The connection between the two artists was cemented during their time on the road together, with fans and media outlets alike celebrating their obvious camaraderie and mutual respect. The story of Showgirl's record-breaking week quickly became headline news, with publications chronicling how Swift's 15th trip to #1 on the Billboard 200 had allowed her to surpass other music legends for chart-topping albums. While the Beatles' record of 19 still loomed, Swift's achievement as a soloist was unparalleled in the streaming era, sparking conversations across the industry about her impact and longevity. Swift's Instagram post went viral, not only for her heartfelt words, but also for the photo of her celebrating with her new plaque, a symbol of years of hard work, artistic evolution, and fan devotion. Fans responded in droves, sharing memories of their first Swift albums and recounting the ways her music had shaped their lives. Many pointed out how Swift's journey from a teenage singer-songwriter to a global superstar had inspired them to pursue their own dreams, with social media lighting up with tribute videos, fan art, and congratulatory messages. Subscribe for more artist reactions, behind-the-scenes stories, and global fan celebrations. Carpenter's enthusiastic response to Swift's achievement was just